What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with the game Indivisible, which came out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One a while ago, and it was supposed to come out on the Nintendo Switch. We got a little bit of an update, I think about a month or so ago, where they showed Indivisible on the Nintendo Switch, and we've heard nothing about the release date of the game. But guess what, guys? By the time that you're watching this video, or maybe even later today or whenever, or this week, Indivisible might be out on the Nintendo Switch. It seems like, based on a listing from the European and Australian eShops, there is a listing for April 28th for the release date, which would be out of nowhere and mean that the game is arriving today at some point. So that's definitely interesting. Now, the thing about this that I'm kind of questioning is, like, what's going on with the marketing of the Switch version of the game? Why haven't they talked about it some more? We've seen no gameplay videos. Obviously, we don't have a demo. There's really not anything on the Switch version of the game. So if they were just to shadow drop it, essentially, or just kind of surprise drop it on the Nintendo Switch without going over some marketing or anything like that, that would be a little bit weird, because I'm not sure if we've even seen the game running normally on the Nintendo Switch. We haven't gotten a trailer or anything, and I'd be very, I would say, skeptical on how good the port is if that's the case, considering how long it's taken to get the Switch version out. Now, I could be wrong, there could be nothing, right? But I just don't want another, like, bloodstained Ritual of the Night situation to where they say, okay, here's the release of the game, and it ends up not being anywhere near good in terms of the quality of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One PC versions of the game. Now, Indivisible is a really cool action RPG that has a lot of good stuff in there. I know, like, Lab Zero, they're the ones, Skullgirls, they did this game, and the art is beautiful, but man, it just seems like it's taking quite a bit of time for this game to come out. So I'm thinking maybe there's some issues, or maybe they ran into some optimization problems. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely taken a lot longer than anybody would have thought. But I think that it is a good game. I actually checked out the title back on the PC. I know it was like years ago that I did this, and it got me really excited because the game kind of plays like Valkyrie Profile, you know, the old school Square Enix game where you have 4 different characters and you use different buttons that are assigned to attack with those characters. There's a lot of depth and strategy, and this game actually mixes in a little bit of platforming elements and other stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's a good game. I like the character design. It seems fun enough from what I've played it, and that was the incomplete, you know, unfinished version of the game. They've polished it up since then, so it's definitely a solid game based off of what I've played, and people did seem to like it based off of reviews and everything. But we're gonna have to wait and see how this Switch version holds up in the long run. So what are you guys' thoughts when it comes to Indivisible? Could it be dropping today on the Nintendo Switch or sometime soon? Let me know your thoughts, and if you're going to pick this one up, in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next topic here. We've got a Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers localization announcement, it seems, kind of. So based off of the recent Koei Tecmo fiscal year earnings report, it does seem like Persona 5 Scramble will be getting localized, and things are starting to get going. So shoutouts to Twitter user BK2128 Black Kite. He knows Japanese, and he often translates a lot of stuff first, so we don't have to wait for the American branches in order to announce something. And this was good, because a lot of times we just don't get these announcements at all unless it's translated from the Japanese fiscal year earning reports. So pretty cool stuff here with this. So we're going to go over a lot of this information. First and foremost, we have Koei Tecmo's FY19 ended up better than their FY18. This was mainly thanks to the RTK strategy game, second in the mobile list, being successful. So the overseas sales became even bigger with this, 37% for overall and 71.9% for physical sales. Definitely good there when it comes to stuff. Now, more profit in the digital revenue. Games like Neo 2 are killing it, and DLC for DOA 6, so Dead or Alive 6, the fighting game. So good stuff all around for Koei Tecmo there. Now, Koei Tecmo's upcoming plans. Here's what we know so far. They've got the Fairy Tail RPG coming out on June 25th, and I think that's the 26th here, but I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, right around June 25th, the end of June. We have another game that I cannot pronounce that's coming out on June 18th. I'll have it up here for you guys. Then we also have Neo 2 DLC, which is sure to be big. That game is doing well. And the Persona 5S localization still being planned. So DLC for Neo 2 and also Persona 5S localization still being planned. So we also have a a trademark that was filed by Atlas featuring a logo reading Persona 5 Strikers, which led many to believe that it would be English, that they are going to be bringing it over, or the English title for the game, but has not been mentioned by Atlas USA at this point. And they did release a survey saying, would you guys like to have Persona 5 Scramble localized? But I think that's just a marketing ploy in order to get more people talking about the game, the buzz. They have really weird marketing strategies, and I think this is one of them. But Koei Tecmo, the people who made the game, they're clearly saying that the game is being localized. So ignore Atlas and their weird marketing tactics for just a little bit and look at what's actually going to happen. Persona is one of those worldwide franchises. Most of the games get localized, even the obscure ones like the fighting game and also the dancing games. I think there was even a Vita game that was dancing that got localized. So if those games are getting localized, a literal sequel to Persona 5 that's a big action RPG with various different elements like platforming and from the Warriors games and from action RPGs that really make it slick and cool, that's definitely going to get localized. And some of the games even in English. I played it, some of the titles and stuff like that are already there, which is interesting, which some Japanese games do. But yeah, I never really thought this game didn't really have a shot at getting localized. I knew it was just, you know, them being silly, which Atlas becomes silly at times, but hey, it is what it is there. Koei Tecmo, the guys who are actually making the game, have stated that they are planning on localizing it there. So it's going to happen. So what are you guys' thoughts on this when it comes to Persona 5 Scramble, the localization, the plans for Koei Tecmo, their earnings report here? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. Looks like we have the reveal for what's going to be going down with WWE, the 2K series. So we do know that WWE 2K21 has been canceled because they've been having a little bit of a rough stretch with these WWE 2K games. Let's just be real here. The Switch game was absolutely horrible. The frame rate was bad and everything, and the PS4 and the Xbox One games weren't much better when it comes to the quality of the game overall. People are still playing old school WWE/WWF games and saying that those are better, so they've been having some problems lately. So this is the solution for this year at least, because this game, WWE 2K Battlegrounds, has been officially announced. Now this is more of an arcade style wrestling game developed by the same developers behind NBA 2K Playgrounds, Saber Interactive, and it will launch this fall for unannounced platforms. But since Saber's doing it, I'm guessing that it's going to be the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One at the minimum, and then maybe even a PC version of the game. I would guess that it's coming to PC as well. So here's a little bit of an overview of this game since it is brand new. WWE 2K Battleground is a completely new WWE gaming experience that will feature arcade-style action and over-the-top superstar designs, environments, and moves. We're focusing on the social pickup and play fun, but with plenty of depth for those who want to get way into it. Whether you're a casual gamer, just learning the ropes, or a passionate fan ready for all the action, WWE 2K Battlegrounds provides another way to enjoy WWE video game action. The game is being developed by Saber Interactive, the studio behind NBA 2K Playgrounds, who have been hard at work on the WWE 2K Battlegrounds and are excited to let you smell what they're cooking. So 2K Games also confirmed it will not release a WWE 2K simulation game in 2021 to ensure the development team at Visual Concepts can create a game that applies the feedback received from WWE 2K20 and entertains veteran players and newcomers alike. As part of that effort, 2K Games has recruited Patrick Gilmore to oversee development of WWE 2K titles at Visual Concepts. Gilmore has over 25 years of experience in video games and has previously worked on Disney's Aladdin for Sega Genesis, Killer Instinct, Medal of Honor, and Amazon's New World. Okay, interesting there. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing this WWE 2K Battlegrounds teaser trailer. Sometimes they're weird with trailers, but I think it should be okay. So I might be playing it, might not. But overall, I mean, I think it looks okay. I think NBA 2K Playgrounds is a solid game. I liked that game when it came out in the second one. So I think that this one should be okay. Should it be some arcade action and everything like that? I don't think it's going to be as horrible as some people were making it out to be just based on the art style of the game. I think it's going to be a solid game. And to be honest, it's going to be a lot better than what they put out for the simulation WWE 2K games. So we'll take this in the meantime as they get better. And you know what? These games don't need to be yearly anyway. I think that's one of the big problems with a lot of these sports games. They become yearly and they become just redundant at some point. Then they get complacent. Then they really can't do anything. Then we end up with what we've got in the past couple of years with these WWE 2K games. So take a break. Let somebody else do something, do some arcade action, kind of like the spiritual successor to the WWE All-Stars game, and just, you know, make sure that you go back to the drawing board when it comes to the WWE simulation games, the 2K ones. So this is a good idea in my opinion. So what are you guys' thoughts when it comes down to this? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here, we've got a shipment total for Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness, and the Secret Hideout, because this game is doing a lot better than what Koei Tecmo probably thought it was going to do. So total shipments and digital sales for Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness, and the Secret Hideout have surpassed a whopping 420,000 units worldwide, publisher Koei Tecmo announced in its latest financial results. It is the highest selling Atelier game of all time. Now, the game's total shipments and digital sales were last reported in February to be at 350,000 units. Not a bad rack up in terms of the total from the last February. There were some other sales numbers announced in the report as well. We had Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC with 250,000 units, and also Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14 on the PS4 and PC with 260,000 units. And Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness, and the Secret Hideout first launched for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch in September 2019, and for the PC via Steam in October 2019. So I've played Atelier Ryza. I think it's a fantastic game. It's a very fun game, very intricate battle system, and a lot of cool stuff with that battle system in there. I can see why, based on the character designs and the style of the game, why it's the best selling one. And the combat too. I think it's the best selling combat from all the Atelier games that I have played. So I'm very happy for Koei Tecmo for them to get these sales out here, and it's on its way to 500,000 shipments, man. They're getting that money from this game, so good stuff all around. So what are you guys' thoughts on all the different topics here from Indivisible, Persona 5 Scramble, WWE 2K Playgrounds, and of course Atelier Ryza? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the links in the description. We've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, Nintendo gaming news. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.